Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current polls, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the ban list to you guys today. That's what we're here for. The endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction. You guys already know Beanie J is in town in Orlando City from the motel life with the portable studio, coming to you guys with just had to turn it on, man. Just had to have fun. You know what I mean? It's more convenient, this, that. But hey, right now I need that, inclusion with the community. Why? Because the ban list is here. Before we discuss it, guys, don't forget to subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Hopefully you guys are having fun with it. Let's get to it. Show me the ban list, Jay. The ban list is finally here. Insanity, guys. We've been talking about the ban list on the channel forever. A lot of speculation. What can Konami do? How can they make it better? What should they hit? What should they unlimit, semi-limit, limit? Things of that nature, and it's finally here after all these months. June 5th is the day when it comes, when it officially comes into play. It was announced today, earlier today. What's today? Is today what, Saturday? What's going? Is today Saturday? What day is today? Man, let me check. Yeah, Saturday. Today's ban lists usually come out Mondays, Tuesdays, things of that nature. So a lot of craziness. But let's get to it. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna discuss each move, and then we're gonna go into the markets and see what's panning out. Again, a crazy video, crazy times. Ban list is out. I just slapped all these up, and later on tomorrow and the day after, we're gonna be having a more regularly scheduled market watch in the sense of the cards that I pick and things of that nature. But let's get to it. Cyberstein banned, guys. Banned is no longer here with us. That hurts because I had like 6 copies at home, but that was speculated. A lot of people were like, Cyberstein is too broken, bringing out all those fusions and all that craziness, man. Like, it's just it's too easy for Cyberstein, not for us. For Cyberstein per se, just a normal summon or bring it out, fetch it out, and just get those broken fusion monsters. And honestly, in my opinion, I'm not mad at this. In the sense of an investment, I'm losing a couple of shekels, but all in all, I don't mind. I really just love the card, if it's banned or not. It's a card that I want to have regardless, and the secret rares look beautiful. And it was that one. Now it's forbidden, banned. Bye-bye, Cyberstein. Let's move on, guys. Yo, what's going on, Konami? What else do you got? Super heavy samurai scarecrow. Man, hey, they want to control, they want to balance things out. They don't want things to get too crazy with super heavy samurais. So as we can see here, it's just banned, just straight banned. They gave that card the ban hammer. Poor Link monster, man. It didn't live to fight another day, man. Banlist came through. As we can see, number 89, Diablosis the Mind Hacker. This was really expected by most of the community. Just the craziness of being able to banish cards and do all that, the cash, combos and plays and things of that nature. It's just too much. When you combine this plus the other, slight slaps to cash, then this was definitely one that many people would think, just a small slap in the wrist for the best deck in town before heading into Nat season. And as we can see here, the card was too broken. Honestly, I don't mind holding on to my copies. It's a number card. I think, who knows, it might come back at least to one in the future when all these crazy decks aren't here anymore, but you just never know. I really like this card. The artwork, it's a number card, so I don't mind sticking to these and holding on to these. But yeah, man, got banned, forbidden. Bye, man. Bye, number 89. It was a pleasure. Then we have a pointer of the Red Lotus. It was limited to 1, banned. Branded Explosion, banned. The ban hammer is here. Konami is just not playing games. They're not letting people do those small things and these small plays and locking people out and major moves, and you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh and things. No. Just banning all that nonsense. We want a fresh off the press Yu-Gi-Oh game when we sit across from each other for us to be allowed to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Then we have limited was forbidden Blaster Dragon Ruler of Infernos. I pulled it up, can't wait to look at that card because we said it on the channel. We expected it to at least come to 1. Why? We gave the analysis again. Fire support is coming. Cinnamon Greats, the salad deck is getting support. Infernoble's getting support. A lot of fire. Pyro with Volcanics. Man, this the year of fire, and we expected the dragon ruler of fire to pop up at least to one, and that's what Konami did. So we actually called this one. Not to say that we were the only ones, but I was on top of this, and it was easy to see. Sometimes it's just too easy, guys. Then we move on to Math Mech Circular. Wow, just limited to one. Why? Because the card is broken. I mean, Math Mechs are going rampant. This one card allows them to do crazy plays, just made the deck so consistent. So now at one, again, I'm not a Math Mech expert. You know what I mean? Leave a comment down below if you want to share those thoughts. But wow, a circular to one. Then we have Gamma to one. No way. They could have just straight up banned it. I mean, why leave it to one? Who's going to play one Gamma, one Driver? That is just crazy. Yo, everyone was playing Gammas. Like I told you guys, I'm glad I didn't need Gamma. I didn't expect this, honestly. I didn't really need Gamma, so I sold my supers at around 16s. We're going to check the markets in a bit to see what's going on with those, but Gamma to one, wow, that's a big one. Limited to one, crazy. Then Denglong, limited to one. No way this thing breaks dinos, man. It does. It is just crazy. No way they would do that. And maybe Sword Soul, can they use Denglong? I don't know, because I used to use it with dinos, and that one of just broke dinos, man, back in the day when they first came out, because you can play the small engine, popping cards left and right, and the counter trap too, the Yangzing counter trap. And I remember those were the good days. No way that they released Denglong to one. That is insane. No way. Stop it, yo, man. Denglong to one, and again, like, people used to speculate in previous ban lists, like, yo, you should release Denglong to one and this and that, but the card is just so broken, and it's single print only, and it's like from Invasion of Vengeance. Who has how? Man, that is crazy. I can't believe Denglong is back at one. The Yangzing engine is in play now, and obviously you have Boxia and Yazi, and now a one of a Denglong. Yo, that's crazy. I imagine Sword Soul, can they play this, guys? It'd be crazy. Leave a comment down below. And then a Rise Heart, limited to one. Cash Tira, a Rise Heart, is at one now, boys. Some people obviously were playing 2s, 3s just to get that consistency, but now at one, it makes it a little bit more important, where, like, if you slap one and then your opponent gets rid of it, you know what I mean, then there's ways to play around, and that's why it's a slap in the wrist per se, instead of straight banning it. But it does hamper the deck, now, to have this at one, number 89 ban. So it's like they make, like, Konami made side moves, like, okay, let's hit it here, but let's not ban Fenrir, let's not do this or do that, you know what I mean? So that's the way that they decided to do things. Then we have Purely Delicious Memory, limited to one. That's crazy. They actually already hit Purely. They didn't hit, the main engine and things of that nature, but they did put this down to one. Again, leave a comment down below what you think about that, and how does that affect Purely's. Then you have Naturia Sacred Tree at one, guys. Wow, that's crazy to see this at one. Yeah, because Naturia with Runics, just a broken deck. The engines work well with each other, so now this hampers down the Naturia engine's consistency, in that deck. So definitely a hamper there. Then we move on to the semi-limited, guys. Look, Herald of Orange Light, we said we expected this to get off the ban list at 2s or 3s, and now it's semi-limited, so we expected that. We called that one. Unicorn, it got semi-limited to 2. That's crazy. That's it. Those were all the Cash Tira hits. Just crazy that Fenrir is at 3, Unicorn still at 2, Rise Heart still alive even at 1, and yeah, the deck is still live and going heading into Nat season. And it's crazy, man. A lot of people expected more, but other of you guys also said, this won't be a major ban list, and just a couple of slaps in the wrist. And the same with Sprite started down here. It was now it's newly semi-limited. It used to be at 3, affecting the consistency for Sprites a little bit, but that's it. It wasn't like Blue was hit or any of that. We need to look for Blue. I don't think I searched for that one. Let me just do that real quick here. Let's see, Blue. I want to check blue. How is blue reacting, guys? Sprite blue. Let's see, because that thing has to be pumping now. Well, it's still 16s, but the OTs are going up, so we'll definitely check that up in a little bit. But yeah, then we have a lightning storm at 2. No way, that's crazy. Lightning storm at 2, just such a broken card going second, and I get it, it's too powerful. I mean, so 2 is just right, you know, it's not 1 or banned. 2 is like that balance where it's still consistent per se, but yeah, I like that one. It's okay at 2. Desires didn't get unlimited. Man, I'm sad. If there's one thing that I'm sad for this ban list, is that Desires is still stuck at 2. That's just not fair. Konami, give us Desires at 3, man. Release the pot. Man, Runic Fountain, semi-limited. A lot of people thought this would be either limited or banned. You know, some people were calling for 2 ofs. But yeah, it does hamper. That is the main card of the deck, you know, of the Runic engine. And now it hits the consistency a little bit. I mean, you can still play it, still at 2, but you know, you don't have that extra third copy to rely on in case things get iffy. And then Engage is back to 2. Craziness. Look, guys, Engage back to 2. We're gonna get to it. Getting cleaned off the market with the second leg up. Just insanity, guys. And then Konami actually made a lot of moves in this ban list. A lot of people, maybe they didn't hit the top decks, you know, or people wanted certain things to get banned over others, and not all of us can be happy, right? But they actually made a lot of moves, guys. A lot of moves in this ban list. That is just crazy. You know, we have Steam the Cloak getting unlimited. Wow, getting unlimited. It used to be limited, so all those crazy synchro plays. Gen X Ali Birdman, I think it's another tuner. And Konami's like getting people ready for Dune right now with this ban list, even heading into Nat season. It's just crazy. It's crazy, everything going on. Spiral quick fix at 3. People were talking about the Link Monster, double helix and things, but quick fix to 3. Spirals, I mean, how does that affect the deck? People want to master plan off and things of that nature. But little by little, Konami and every ban list, they're letting, you know, before that it was the field spell, just letting spirals off the ban list. So we'll see what happens. This card, I don't even know what this card is. It was banned and now it's unlimited. So we'll check the price for that. And this one, we called it. It was at 2 when we talked about the ban list. We said we expect this to go to 3, you know, because right now it's not doing anything. Draco face off. They got the wrong Draco, man. We wanted a masterpiece for true Dracos, not Dispel. You know, it was limited to 1, now unlimited, and then multi-roll was limited to 1, now unlimited as well. So little by little, Konami is letting Sky Strikers back into play, releasing them, and that's crazy. That's the gist of it for the ban list. Here more visually for you guys. What we're gonna do is just check, you know, shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. All credits goes to them for the visuals. Look, if we see here again, Cyberstein, just a quick wrap-up summary here. Cyberstein banned. Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow got the ban hammer. Number 89, a pointer of the Red Lotus, branded Explosion, just banned. All that nonsense is out of here. You know, we're cleaning up the game. That's what Konami said, I guess, and we move on. Then we have the limited, guys. Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Infernals, as we expected. Mathmech Circular, you know, is hit to 1. Gamma, that was a surprise. Gamma to 1. Leave your thoughts down below. Denglong, first of the Yang Sing. Crazy. Arise Heart Limited, Purely Delicious Memory as 1. Then the Sacred Tree for Notorious. And then we have semi-limited Herald of Orange Light, Cash Tier, Unicorn. That's crazy. We thought it would be Fenrir, but Lightning Storm at 2, it's still good. It's all right. It's like fine balance. Runic Fountain at 2. Still want people to play it, and the deck is going to get reprinted in the 10, so you would expect that. Then you have Engage, you know, at 2 again. Wow, giving that consistency to Sky Strikers, that's crazy. And then Sprite Starter, that's the only hit for sprites, you know, direct hit per se, and that's crazy, man. And then you have Unlimbs with Spiral Quick Fix, Recital Starling, the Lyrilless card, Draco Face Off, Multi-Roll for Sky Strikers, Samsara Lotus. Who knows what this card is, man? I don't know what but we'll check it out. Gen X Ali Birdman, and then Blackwing Steam the Cloak. A lot of craziness today. Let's check the markets now. So Arise Heart, again, a one of now. The extra copies are going to come into the markets. You know, it's still around a 9 billy card. So it's a fine line between like people putting their extra copies in the markets and then people that were waiting for the ban list to play the deck. Now they need their one of. So you're going to have that supply and demand interaction. But all in all, I think this card is going to be going down in the next couple of days. Get over 100 listings because people just need one. It's not hard to get from Photon Hypernova. Yeah, not too many moves for this one. Then we have Unicorn. Again, it was already a 5-6 billy card. Right now, still around 5s. Not making a lot of moves. Same deal. I think in the next couple of days, people are going to come in. They're going to put their extra third copy on the markets. And we should see this going down soon. And then it's going to get reprinted as well later in the year. So I expect this card to be 2 to 3 billies, honestly, in the next couple of weeks. So we'll keep you guys informed. Then we have Fenrir. Fenrir is getting bought out as we speak. Only 4 listings, ultimate rares heading into Nat season. The demand is here. Quickly gonna be a triple digit card once again. I mean, it was all speculate. No one knew, right? So now that it came through, everyone needs it. Everyone's getting ready for Nat season is just around the corner. The WCQ, they want to be showing that bling, and yeah, that's crazy. People coming in just cleaning up the market, janitor style. That's crazy, man. That is insane, guys. Wow, man. Yo, that's crazy, man. Fenrir making the moves. Then we have the other second print, Cash Tira Fenrir once again, ultra rare. You see the spike off the lows where we had 20 to 23 Billy Fenrirs, and now it's 35s, only 4 pages, and only under 40 listings. Craziness, the demand coming in because the deck is pretty much intact per se. Couple of direct hits here and there, but you can fully play this deck and even slap it in with other engines, and it's gonna be full power per se heading into WCQ and before the reprints later on in the year. So the demand is coming in. It's already up 10 billies as we speak at the time of recording. Is just, man, when Banlist comes, that demand comes in, yo, people don't play around. Same with Blue, guys. Blue used to be 25 billies, back up to essentially 45 and quickly 50, and then 70 to triple. No way, only 10 listings getting bought out as we speak. Just craziness in the markets with the ban list finally here. We wanted that itch. We had that addiction to see what the ban list was going to be. And now that we, have our results, everyone is getting ready for the WCQ as the ban list just came out. It's crazy. And then we have the original print secret rare. Let's see. Used to be 15s. And now if we clean this up janitor style, it's a 20 billy card. Quickly goes up to 24, 25 and beyond. 62 listings still. But, who knows? I mean, this is going to get reprinted later on in the year. But again, if you're playing sprites heading into the WCQ, only this in the OT. So you can see, man, it's already up $6-7 off the low. And we expect that to continue going on later in the day as people, learn that a new ban list is here and things of that nature. Gamma to 1. That is straight insanity, guys. Wow. Gamma to 1. These rares are gonna all be in gold under 5 billies, probably 2 to 3 soon. Who knows, maybe even lower. Same for the supers, man. It hasn't truly kicked in yet, but it will soon. Later today, most likely. Still here to at 12s and things of that nature. This card was quickly going up to 20 to the super insane. 15 listings only, but I think the supply is going to be coming back in, man. This will go under 5 billies once again, and by then that's when I'll start picking up these when no one cares about them, because I think Gamma should be unlimited in a later format. But right now, can't blame them for the hit. Didn't see it coming, came out of nowhere, but poor Gamma doesn't live to fight another day. Then you have Runic Fountain. Single print is going to get reprinted later this year. Again, still right around 9-10 billies. Not a lot of moves.
Not a lot of movements, and yeah, people still coming in, getting their 2 ofs now, because now they know that it's going to be at 2 until the next ban list later on in the year. This card is going to get reprinted. You can still play the engine. So again, that fine line between, you know, like sharing, you know, that you need the card now that you know that the ban list is out, where like you have a third copy and like, I don't need this third one now. So let's see how it pans out in the next couple of days. Then we have Engage, guys. Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. I want to look for Ray, man, now, because Ray has an OT and people forget about it. I'll look it up in a bit. But you have 10s here. Let's refresh this. You know, maybe some came back into the market. Let's see. Yeah, you have a couple here at around, so it's a 30 Billy card, quickly goes up to 45s and beyond, and then gets cleaned out. 6 listings, only 1 page. Yo, those 10 that were there disappeared. That's crazy. Just straight insanity, the crazy demand for the first ads for Engage, as we can see here. Yeah, original print Dark Saviors. Again, you have a reprint, I think, in Mama, and you know, and then another secret rare, you know, Battles of Legend set or something like that. Let's take a peek here. Let's see. Yeah, you have Battles of Legend, and then an Ultra from the Tins, and the Mama. Is this one going up, the budget one? Let's see, still around 50 cents, you know, quickly goes up eventually to a Billy. And now everyone needs that extra copy. You know what I mean? Engage. These look fresh off the press, as you can see, just getting bought out as we record this. Banlist don't play, man. Well, how about Ray? What is Ray doing? Let's check that OT real quick, because I have like 12 of these, bro. So, you know, I made my investment. Ooh, man, sometimes it's too easy, man. We got these at around 50 Billies, quickly go up to 60s, 70s, and beyond. That's why we were talking about this card, man. Konami never sleeps on Sky Striker. You know, my average price was around 4, like the current price right now. So I'm not still up like a bunch, but let's say it was 50 Billies, you know. I have a couple of play sets here, then it goes to 60s, 70s, and beyond. But you know what I mean? 12 times 50, man, is my math was, man, what, 12 times 50, 10 times 50, that's like 500. And then that's like, what, 600 Billies, man? Yeah. Yeah, triple digit raise maybe, so I can, you know, cut into that rack. These look beautiful, man. Of course, some of them, they're not centered and things of that nature, but OT Ray, man. So, yeah, I really like this card. Made an investment, only 2 pages. Only 15 listings. And why did I do that? Because Konami always, you know, they always support their Sky Striker cards. Now the ban list is actually reflecting that, you know, with Engage at 2, Multi-Row at 3, they're releasing Sky Strikers because they love this archetype. I don't know why. We're gonna have to ask them. But ultimate rare main deck Sky Striker card. I went in, guys. You know what I mean? I'm still, you know, breaking even per se. You know, but this is beautiful. Why? Because this card is not getting any easier to get. This is OTS pack 20. We're in 21 right now. It's already harder to get as we speak. So yeah, it's nice to see this value pump up. So, you know, my beautiful RO12, if that's a thing. Yeah, how about cherries, man? That's crazy, man. We need a format just to talk. It's not banlist related. You know, I need to weep a little bit, you know. Yeah, oh my God, the cherries whale, you know what I mean? But hey, should we keep accumulating cherries, or should we, you know? Oh man, yo, these are great, man. Long term, 39 listings. I love to see these. I might get a couple of extra copies, but we'll see. Jay, show me more cards of the ban list. We have Denglong first of the Yang Zing from Invasion of Vengeance. Guys, this used to be a 5 Billy card. 5, and we see here 28s. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's 5-6x in like an hour. Let's see. Okay, it's going back down for the unlims a little bit, but you know, the first ads are around 26s. You know, a lot of walls here. Some people were ready and they deserve it. 22 listings. The demand is coming in. Everyone needs their one of, you know, and this will probably come back down to 20s, maybe even 15s, but who knows, man. It's Denglong. Everyone needs it. It's extremely hard to get from this set. Super old Invasion of Vengeance. And yeah, that's why Denglong is the first of the Yang Zing, because everyone needs him. So important. And yeah, this breaks dinos, in my opinion. You know, you can slap in a small Yang Zing engine once again. Chi-Wen as well. Let me see, where's Chi-Wen? Right here. Has this thing gone up? Because I remember, man, just so good. This card, level 1. Let's check. Only 2 prints. 2 printings. Wow, look, yeah, this thing is going up. That's crazy here. At 7 $8.50. You have one deal here, but yeah, quickly gets bought out. Only one page, only 10 listings. I'm telling you guys, this thing breaks dinos, and I'm excited to see, how it pans out. So yeah, hard card to get. The demand is there, and is essentially getting a buyout here again, up 5x. So that's crazy. Then you have Sprite Starter. Again, this used to be a 15 Billy card, and now is back down to 2 on the ban list. And yeah, it's a 7 Billy card, over 100 listings. This is going to 5 Billies, and lower, in my opinion, because the extra copies are gonna come in, and yeah, and then this will most likely get reprinted too. So definitely one to keep in mind. Yeah, the market's just dumping this. Everyone's dumping their extra copies, and yeah, that's the case. Then we have Blaster Dragon Ruler of Infernals from the 2013 Collector's Tin. As we can see here, wow, it was a card that when Fire Support was announced, people speculated it used to be a 4 or 5 Billy card, went all the way up to 11s, came back down to the mean. I bought a playset, and now it's going up. So yeah, it's around still 9-10 Billies. You have massive walls here. Only 21 listings though. Everyone's gonna come in and get their copies. Only 3 pages. And yeah, other than this wall here, I see this being a 15 Billy card before it dies down a little bit. But who knows? We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, get your one of. It's just that one. Fire Support coming out later this year, and at a one of, I think this will be a staple in those decks. Just a great card, and a secret rare. It does have a rare, but this is where it's at, and it's a Dragon Ruler card. It looks beautiful, so definitely not a bad pickup. Even still, you do see the spike due to the ban list coming out and putting this at 1 as expected. Don't be the guy paying 15s or 20s down the line as a possibility for this card. Then we have Lightning Storm. Is that 2, man? Wow, Lightning Storm is that 2? Man, that's crazy. I have my playset. I guess now I have a 3rd extra copy. This card, there's only 4 here, but it has a Starlight and Pharaoh's Rare and all that good stuff. But I always focus on the prismatics. But it's good for people that are looking for this card and they need it. Now they only need 2 instead of 3, so they save around 9-10 Billies for this card. Almost above 100 listings. Massive walls here. But yeah, I mean, it's a card. I have a 3rd extra copy. I just love how it looks. Might move it anyways, but yeah, I love this prismatic Lightning Storm. And sometimes when you get hits like these, it's good because you already feel like you don't have a lot of space in your side deck, so it forces you to just run 2 where it's consistent enough. And I have that 3rd copy that you can maybe slide in another side deck card. And yeah, something to definitely keep in mind. Yeah, we already talked about Engage. Hey, I know there's a bunch of you guys that love Sky Strikers, but come on, Engage. We already talked about you. Then we have Herald of Orange Light. I told you guys that I bought 9 of these. I R09 this because I thought it would get off the list more than the limited that it was, limited to 1. And that's the case. As we can see, still 1 Billy card. It came to 2, not to 3. It's a card that is not being used much, but there's a lot of 1-ofs. The next 4-ofs or playset ofs, or however you can say that, is around 3 Billies. You know what I mean? So 36 listings only. People coming in getting their copies because it's a broken card. It's a broken hand trap, and yeah, I mean, as we can see here, super rare. Mid-max rarity. OTs look fresh off the press, but these are not bad. That's why I picked them up at Billy's. And now they're really 2 to 3 Billies, so I'm up 2 to 3x. And this card is not easy to get. Again, OTS pack 20. We already have 21, 22 around the corner, and this just gets harder and harder to get. So let's see how it pans out. The demand is coming in. It's not used as much, but definitely keep this one in mind. I think by the next ban list time, by the time the next ban list comes out, I think this will be at 3. So let's see how this one pans out. Delicious Memory, what do you guys think? It's just a great purely card. Again, limited to 1. They just want to hamper down the deck. They wanted to have, for it to have a slap in the wrist. And WCQ is going to be exciting. Also, YCS Philly is going to be the last event with the current list, but I'm excited for the next major event, in the WCQ mainly with all these changes. So let's see what happens, man. But yeah, then you have the Sacred Tree, same deal. It was the max rarity rare version, the Turia Sacred Tree. It was a couple of Billies, now under a Billy. Why? Because it's at 1 now. Those extra 2 copies from the playset people played gonna come in, most likely go over 100 listings. And yeah, I mean, no one cares about this card anymore at 1. Yeah, then you have Steam the Cloak Unlimited, guys. Let's refresh here because a lot of craziness in the markets. Let's refresh real quick. And it's still a Billy card, you know, but, you know, the extra copies are around 2 Billies, as we can see here. People coming in now. This is unlimited, not too many. You know, you have the first place at 3s. Let's see, and then yeah, wow, there's 3 to 4 with shipping, 13s here, 16. So it's really a 4 Billy card for the most part. 41 listings only. This card is a Wing Beast Tuner. That special summons a token. Is so good. It's so broken. You know, synchro decks can break this card, and I'm surprised that Konami released it at 3. Blackwing Steam the Cloak from Dragons of Legend. You do have an extra version, an extra print per se, but it's common. No one cares about this, but excuse me, who knows? If this gets hard to get, this common might be worth a couple of shekels, so definitely one to keep in mind. Then we have Genix Alley Birdman. Yo, I love the artwork. Has 5 printings, the gold rare commons, but really the dual terminal is that max rarity. As you can see here, again, a machine tuner. No way. Like super heavies needed more cards. This thing is getting cleaned out of the market. Just getting straight bought out. Just insane. Only 1 page. Again, 9 listings. So under 10 listing, the demand is going crazy today. The chart, you know, is weird per se. But let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Chart still hasn't, you know, updated, but wow. Wow, this card is hard to get, you know, this type of rarity. Dual terminal from Dual Terminal 4. And yeah, you can see the hype around this card. Probably used maybe in super heavies. I'm just saying that because his machine is not like I know. But yeah, let's move on to multi-roll. Only 3 prints. 1 came in Mama. No one cared about it at 1. But now, wow, now, man, can you guys, come on, TCG player. Let's see. No listings, wait. Is it because it actually got bought out? Stop it. Let's see. Yeah, you do have Mammoth. Yo, did this thing get bought out? No way. Can't even speak. Yo, what's going on? Yo, 3 people at 25. What is going on? Yo, no way. Usually you never see this. There's only those 1 to 2 listings. This thing, look at all these people. Yo, no way, guys. No way. That is just craziness. Got cleaned out. The item has no current listings. It has officially been literally bought out. No listings available. I love to see this. Just the demand for Sky Strikers, because that means my main deck raids are going to go up too. But just insane. I mean, it's at 3 now. That's crazy. Sky Strikers can make a comeback. You imagine Sky Strikers in the WCQ making noise now with 3 of these and engage at 2. It's way more consistent now, and then they're always getting that new support. That is just crazy. Then we have Quick Fix here. You know, you see the chart spiking now after the Banlist is a 2 Billy card. Let's refresh here real quick. Yeah. Wow, whoa, it used to be 2 Billies and now they're 5. So wow, up 2.5x. You have yeah, they're all at 5 Billies here with a couple of ones, and only 2 pages, only 12 listings. And yeah, Banlist craziness for you guys. Banlist hype here is just straight insanity. What's going on, man? Look, and then we have some Sarah Lotus. What is this? What in the world is this card? It's plant though, level 1, so you know some craziness can be done with this most likely. During the end phase, if you control no spell or trap cards, you can spell summon this card from your graveyard. And this card controls the damage. Wow, it's an end phase summon. You plant, you know, if you control no spell or traps, what? Super heavies are gonna play this? Yeah, this card got unbanned, you know, and yeah, quickly goes up to a Billy. Where the walls are at, but only 2 listings, two pages, 13 listings, single print from Phantom Darkness. Man, watch someone break this some way, somehow, you know, into the meta. But yeah, then we have Recital Starling again. Not too many moves. Not you know, no one really cares about this. It's more like the cleanup crew just releasing this because it's not doing anything anymore. And yeah, we move on. And then yeah, so we have, this is the last card. Yeah, Draco Face Off, only a common and a gold. These are at 3s. I guess this is a max rarity. Yo, when gold rare is max rarity, man, what is going on? Yeah, but quickly goes up to a Billy. The man is coming in. I think this used to be a broken card back in the day, and little by little, Konami provides support to a pendulum. So don't sleep on pendulums, man. They can get scary. Not with this ban list, but maybe with the next. Guys, if you enjoyed today's content, a little bit of a longer video, just wanted to make sure I covered all the cards. It's my first time doing a ban list video, so, you know, cut your boy Jay from fresh off the press some slack. Beanie J in the building, guys. Beanie J, you know, hopefully you guys are having some fun with it, just as I am. And the ban list is here. You know, we were talking about the ban list forever. The ban list is finally here. Finally, heading into the WCQ. Let's see how it pans out. We're going to be discussing these moves as they happen. So, you know, stay tuned for the next couple of videos. And, yeah, man, hopefully you guys are enjoying the weekend, enjoying your Saturday. I'm enjoying it here in Orlando, Florida. And, yeah, man, hopefully you guys find value in this video. Banlist is here. We fed that addiction, guys. The Banlist is here. I'm excited to see how everything pans out. But yeah, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe. It really does help out the channel, guys. Just click right here, the bell, to stay tuned for a fresh off the press content, you know, and like the video, as it really does help out with the algorithm. You guys are the straight MVPs. Don't forget that none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Jay, let me get out of here. I'll let you guys do your thing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. And I hope you guys have a good one.